Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series 3 3/4 inch Walmart exclusive First Order Stormtrooper. Alright you guys, so looking here at the packaging, you can see that we have more of the Walmart exclusive style packaging for Star Wars The Black Series 3 3/4 inch scale figures, and overall it's a very nice look, very similar to the 6-inch as we have seen before. The figure is nicely showcased within the packaging. You get an image there of the Stormtrooper at the lower right, and on the lower left it says First Order Stormtrooper. Side of the box indicates that this is the First Order Stormtrooper and gives you a look at the side of the figure. Opposite end simply says First Order Stormtrooper once again. And then there's a look at the back. It has a image there of the Stormtrooper, as you can see, and it says, equipped with sleek armor and powerful weapons, the Stormtroopers enforce the will of the First Order. Alright you guys, and here is the Stormtrooper out of the box, and I just gotta say, the aesthetic here is very, very nice. The plastic looks to be of good quality, very much like the 6-inch scale Stormtrooper from the Force Awakens. The proportions are indeed very nice on this figure. I really like the physique that it has. Of course, with the Walmart exclusive 3 3/4 inch Black Series figures, you get loads of articulation, which we collectors love. And you also get a couple of accessories with the Stormtrooper. Go ahead and give you a look here at the helmet. And I think that it is very nicely done. One glaring issue that is very unfortunate is the fact that Hasbro did not conjoin both of the eye lenses together. That's just the way it was in the movie. The way that they did it here makes it feel like an original trilogy Stormtrooper. And yeah, that's easily fixable. Though I really don't see how they overlooked something like that. That's pretty important in my opinion. I mean, other than that, it does look very good. It's a very nice sculpt, very much like the troopers from the film. And paint looks to be pretty clean for the most part. There are a few little spots here and there where, they didn't fill in the lines all the way. But by and large, it does look really, really good. And the rest of the costume is very nice. You can see that it's very nice quality plastic that they gave us with this figure. And just very clean, bright white plastic, which, is great. A little bit of a darker color for the belt, which is the same as it was on the 6-inch Trooper. And I'll compare them in just a moment. And, rest of the body, very cool. Really like the look at from the back here. And then the legs, you get a date stamp there in the back left. And, very nice sculpt all in all. Little socket there to plug in your blasters. And it just looks really, really good. In the way of articulation, you get a ball joint here at the helmet. And it gets a pretty good range of movement. You get ball joints at both of the shoulders and good movement there as well. You do get hinging at both of the elbows, bends and swivels at both of the wrists. Very nice ball joint here at the torso. Gets a lot of movement. You get your hinging here at both of the hips in order to get them to do the split. It is a little hard to get it from the left thigh because, the belt. But, you can see it moves around, pretty well. You get hinging at the knees and then hinging as well at both of the ankles. In the way of accessories, we get two of them. The first being the standard First Order Stormtrooper blaster, and very much like the one for the 6-inch figure, same coloration of black and white. I think it looks very, very nice. And then you get the smaller pistol, which is also the one that came with the 6-inch figure. And as I pointed out, you can in fact plug in the blaster to his hip, just like that, which I think is awesome. And you can also get in the pistol on the hip. Now, one gripe that I do have is that he can hold the pistol very well, but the longer one is a little bit loose. I think the grip is just a little too thin. I mean, obviously he can hold it, but it's a little more loose than I would like. I found that when I'm posing him that, the blaster just kind of falls out of his hand, which is kind of annoying, but hey, he can in fact hold it. Okay, and here is the 3 3/4 inch Black Series along with the 6-inch Black Series First Order Stormtrooper. I really feel like they took the 6-inch version and just, brought it down, scaled it down just a little bit. The shoulders also look a little bit less bulky to me on the smaller Stormtrooper. I've always been a very big fan of the very nice plastic they used on the 6-inch First Order Trooper, and seeing that they carried it over to the 3 3/4 inch version as well is very, very cool. It's really nice to see that they're trying to maintain the same standard of quality between both scales. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series 3 3/4 inch scale First Order Stormtrooper Walmart exclusive figure. Overall, you guys, I am very happy with this figure. I think that the aesthetics here are exactly as you would expect from a premium figure in the Star Wars 3 3/4 inch scale. Really like the crisp plastic that they used here. It's very vibrant. The paint, for the most part, is very nicely applied. Of course, there's a glaring error on the helmet in which the two visors should have been connected, but the articulation is fantastic. The accessories are great. He can't hold the larger of the two blasters all that well, but overall it is a very, very solid figure, and one that I'm very happy to have in my collection. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm going to go ahead and give the First Order Stormtrooper a 9. It could be perfect if the visor were painted correctly and it held its blaster a little bit better. I do think it is a solid figure, and I absolutely love having these super articulated figures, even though they cost a bit more than we would ideally like. Just having this nice figure and handling it makes me remember how much, we appreciate articulation as collectors, and how awesome it is, when we do get these figures, because most of the Force Awakens figures, as you know, are 5-point of articulation. So having something like this, just makes me very happy and very appreciative of the extra articulation. These retail at $12.83 and are exclusively available at Walmart. If you're a fan of the Force Awakens or highly articulated trooper figures, then you definitely want to have this in your collection. I picked up 2 of them, and I kind of feel like I want to get some more of them. It's just a really great figure. Alright, my friends, if you enjoyed this video, then I do encourage you to please like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the First Order Stormtrooper and whether or not you're planning on picking him up in the 3 3/4 inch scale. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for the latest collecting news and updates. And as always, I want to thank you for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, my friends, bye-bye.